wanted to talk to you a little bit about an intolerance test that I did a couple of weeks ago. The reason why I did an intolerance test is because Dan did one a couple of months before Christmas. What he actually did it for was he was having like stomach cramps and some horrible things going on down there. The doctors couldn't find anything. He went to the hospital. He had an operation just to see if there was anything going on in there that was a little bit abnormal. Results came back, nothing was wrong with him, absolutely fine. And he continued to get things like the stomach cramps, not feeling very well after eating certain foods. So what we decided to do was we decided to do an intolerance test. We actually found YorkTest, and because we had no idea what could be causing this, he did a full food and drink scan. So that's the thing that we actually got for me. The reason why we actually got me one was because I would eat certain foods. For example, I would eat bread or something with wheat or gluten in, and I would bloat and I'd feel a bit lethargic. So we thought, you know what, let's just figure out what's going on, let's get one of these tests done, see if there's anything that I need to avoid, or if it does come up with anything that I did not realise at all. So yeah, I did one of these tests. It was absolutely fantastic, and I'm going to show you my results today. YorkTest are a great company. They do a lot of food intolerance tests. They actually test the IgG reaction level to certain food and drink ingredients that you'll find. The one that I did was the full food and drink scan. It was a premium one, so I got 2 consultations with that as well. So I'll be booking the first one in soon. I think the next one you get a few months sort of down the line after you've sort of cut things out from your diet. YorkTest actually do a few different sorts of tests. They've got a huge range that are all over their website, so go and have a look for it. But the one that both myself and Dan did were the full food and drink test. I did get my results back, and some of them did actually really surprise me. So I do have my results in my hands, so I'm going to show you exactly what it was that I got. This is what it looks like from YorkTest. So as you can see, I do have quite a few bits that are in the red and in the yellow. The red is a reaction, the yellow is borderline reaction, so it's stuff that you could probably eat once every couple of weeks, but should try and avoid at all costs, really. Green is everything that was on the test that you've not had a reaction to. So with this one, you get 2 pages of it, which is brilliant. My top one, which really surprised me, I did not think I would have an intolerance to this, egg white. Did not know at all. Okay, so we've got, I'll just read them out to you. The ones I've got: egg white, cow's milk, wheat, goat's milk, egg yolk, yeast and nori seaweed. So I've got 7 that I react to. I've got 7 intolerances that are foods I should completely avoid. That basically means I am completely dairy free, and with wheat, gluten really, isn't it? So, but gluten does actually appear on here. So really, I'm egg free, I am dairy free, and I am gluten free and yeast free. So the ones that I had a borderline reaction to were Acai Berry, which I didn't actually think I'd ever actually had that, but I actually did. When I got these through, I actually checked some of the fruit teas that I like in the fruit teas. So fruit teas in the bin. Redbush Tea, don't think I've ever had it, but again, it's one of those that I had a look on some of my fruit teas in the fruit tea. Who would have known? Sheep's milk, so that is 100% everything that is dairy off the table. Beetroot, another one. I hate beetroot, absolutely hate it, but I have found that it is in fruit teas. So there's another one. All my fruit teas out the door. They actually use it as colouring for a lot of things as well, which I didn't realise. Chilli Pepper, which I was actually very upset about. Hemp, so you all know I am not a marijuana smoker, but they do actually put hemp in a lot of things. They put it in milk, and they can put it in a few other different things as a flavouring, so there's one thing to watch out for. I didn't realise that. I got the results and I went, what? I have not smoked weed, ever. Well, actually maybe when I was a lot younger. Chicken, I can't eat chicken. So that is 100% no-go for chicken nuggets from McDonald's. And gluten as well, so gluten was on my borderline reaction. Gluten-free, dairy-free, egg-free, yeast-free. At least rice isn't on there. I like rice, so that opens up an entire world of different rice dishes. So that's fine. So that's interesting. The other interesting thing that I have is, because I did the full food and drink scan, I actually got a list of different drinks and what's actually in those drinks, just to kind of help you out if you do drink alcohol, probably on a weekly basis. Maybe you go out on Friday night and you might have a glass of wine with your friends, or maybe you have a glass of wine with your dinner once or twice a week. It's actually really, really good because it shows you what you can actually consume and what you shouldn't. So I'll just grab that for you because that's on a different piece of paper. My drink scan! Basically, I can have gin and that's it. Oh, and sake, and I actually do really, really like sake. So I'm actually going to read this out regarding alcoholic drinks. So with yeast, all alcoholic drinks depend on yeast to produce the alcohol. However, distilling and filtering will tend to remove most of the yeast. Great. Spirits such as gin or vodka will have the lowest amounts of yeast present compared to wines and beers. Champagne also contains very little yeast. This is where I come on to my problem, because I'm also wheat and gluten intolerant. Everything's got gluten in it. So I need to get rid of the juices, smoothies and shakes because they'll have milk in it, Redbush tea, Acai Berry tea, so that's my fruit teas out the window, apart from the odd few that I know I can have. Beers, gluten and wheat, whiskey and bourbon based drinks, gluten, malted milk and cereal drinks, I don't like them anyway, so I'm not bothered about that, to be honest. I do like my stout, but not anymore apparently. Vodka based drinks, so I can't have anything with vodka in it, sorry vodka. Not that I really liked it anyway, but there we go. Yogurt drinks, don't like yogurt drinks either. Kefir and cream liqueurs, so that's Bailey's gone out the window. I don't know if I can have Tia Maria, I probably can't. I absolutely love Tia Maria, especially in coffee, so that might be out the window too. But that is my drinks guide, which has actually been really, really helpful in knowing what I can drink. I'll just show you what I've actually been drinking, and it's really, 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 really nice, and I'm so glad that I can keep drinking it. So it is this, and it's so, so, so nice. It's called Ginzu, or Jinzu, I don't know how to pronounce it. So yeah, it's so yummy, and as you can tell, I've sort of got through it, but that's the only thing that I actually really drink, so no big loss for all the drinks and bits and pieces there. The other thing that you get when you get all your results back, and this is absolutely brilliant, so I'll just show you this. You get like a little pack which says YorkTest on it, and it's got a food diary in there and just some information about the sort of different intolerances and what you should do to help get them out of your system. So this is the little thing that I got, so I'm just going to open it and I'll show you what's in there. So you get a results guidebook. You also get a food and drinks diary. I've not started filling the diary out yet. I'm just going to wait for my consultation. I have done a gluten-free diet before, so I kind of know what things I need to avoid, where I need to look for the stuff, and Dan's been doing dairy-free anyway, so I should be able to sort of figure myself out. I just want to have the consultation in case there's anything that I might miss. This results guidebook, I've not properly gone through it yet. Simple steps below to get started. Tells you how you actually read your results, so your reaction indicates a raised IgG antibody levels to these food or drink ingredients, and that you should try and eliminate them from your diet. Your borderline is a borderline reaction, so the food and drink ingredients, limit the consumption. No reaction, munch away, which is brilliant. I can have salad and salmon. To be honest though, I'll tell you a little secret. I actually went out with Dan the other day. We went to Nottingham. Absolutely lovely little restaurant. It looked really good. One of those health food restaurants, and you kind of think, they'll have vegan stuff. I could probably have something vegan, like a salad, and just pop some salmon on the top and it'll be fine. Absolutely fine. No, most complicated menu in the entire world. The salad was a quinoa salad with chili salmon, red peppers, goat's cheese, something else and something else and something else with it, and I was like, can I would just like to have salad with some salmon. That is it. Just salad with some salmon, and I will be happy. But no, I ended up going to Boots and I found a packet crisp that I could have that had no horrible ingredients in. It was literally potatoes and sunflower oil. And what else did I have? I had a nut bar that Dan turned around to me and actually went, so I've got peanuts in. And I was like, yeah, and it's yummy, it's amazing, this is great. Have some energy, brilliant, love it. He went, you're not supposed to eat peanuts. I'm like, why? He's got yeast intolerance as well. And he said, because peanuts can have a fungus that grows inside them, allows you to grow more yeast inside your body. So it's really, really bad if you've got yeast intolerance. Great. I was like, oh, yummy. Failed on that one. Restaurants out there, if you're gonna have anything for people that have intolerances, if you want to have something that's simple on your menu, a salad with a choice of animal or a choice of some sort of dairy or whatever, people can just have a salad, or they can have salad, salmon, or they can have salad and beef, or they can have salad and croutons. Simple menu equals simple. Enough of my moaning about that. So the nutritional consultation, I'm going to be booking that. So as soon as I've got that, I'm going to do another little video and just let you know sort of what's been said. I may also do a video on sort of a couple of different food halls and things from like Tesco, Asda, Co-op, online Whole Foods, supermarkets, things like that, just so we can kind of see if anyone else does have any sort of intolerances the same as me, or want to try and avoid certain foods in their diet. You can see where you can grab a couple of bits from. Preparation, starting your new diet, what to expect from your new diet, new lifestyle, balanced diets. You've got vitamins and minerals page in there, which looks quite good. Exercise, why not? What happens when things go wrong? We all want to know about that. There's a nice 2 pages on that. So reintroducing reaction foods. So Dan has tried this with some of his, and he has managed to actually figure out what happens when he eats the stuff that he is intolerant to. So if he has milk, he gets a headache. If he has yeast, he gets very tired, he gets very sleepy. So they're things that he's just, no, avoid it at all costs, because it just makes him feel crap. So what else have we got? Just some FAQs here. So milk alternatives. Because Dan has been off the milk, we have been having soy milk instead. I did try almond milk, hate it, tastes nasty, not my kind of thing, so soy milk is the way forward, and I actually quite like it. So if you do have any queries, any questions about YorkTest, do feel free to get in touch. I'll also share sort of my results as well, so you can see what I did react to and what was my borderline. I'm not going to put everything that I didn't react to, because out of 208 foods, that's a lot of things. I'll also put down like my drinks guide as well, so I'll just pop that information sort of down below so you can actually have a look and see what sort of drinks have what in that are actually on my list here. But other than that, what I'll do is I will update everybody once I've had my consultation, let you know how that goes, and I'll also try and do a couple of food hauls just so you can see what my gluten-free, dairy-free, yeast-free, egg-free life is going to be like for the rest of my life. So I'll upload another video soon.